Welcome to Brazilian national football team forever, the channel where we tell the stories of Brazil's glorious past and bring you updates on this legendary team that is admired worldwide. Brazil is undoubtedly a breeding ground for football stars, and in today's video, we'll present a top 10 of Brazilian players who have won major awards, such as the title of Best Player in the World or Best Player of Tournaments. If you haven't subscribed yet, take a moment now to hit the subscribe button, leave a like, and join us on this journey through the greatest names in Brazilian football. Let's dive into the video. Leonidas da Silva, better known as the Black Diamond, was one of the greatest names in the history of Brazilian and world football. Born on September 6, 1913, in Rio de Janeiro, Leonidas was a star in the 1930s and 1940s, recognized for his skill, technique, and most notably, his ability to score goals. He played for important clubs such as Flamengo, Botafogo, and especially Vasco da Gama, where he solidified his fame. Leonidas also had a memorable international career, playing for São Paulo Football Club and Fiorentina in Italy. The major highlight of his career came at the 1938 World Cup, where Leonidas da Silva was awarded Best Player of the tournament, being one of the top scorers of that World Cup with 7 goals. He was the main reason Brazil reached the semi-finals, playing with an innovative style that included dazzling dribbles and precise finishes. His ball control and goal-scoring instinct impressed the world, making him a football icon, and he was the first great Brazilian player to receive such individual recognition. In the 1938 World Cup, Brazil showcased an offensive and vibrant style of football but was defeated by Italy in the semi-finals. Even so, Leonidas shone with his bold football, earning recognition as one of the biggest stars of the tournament. His award as Best Player of the tournament further cemented his reputation on the international stage. Leonidas da Silva continued his football career until his retirement in the 1950s, and he passed away on January 24, 2004, at the age of 90, leaving an immortal legacy as one of the greatest players in the history of world football. His story is remembered today for his contribution to the early days of modern football, as an icon who helped shape the Brazilian national team and Brazilian football as a whole. Walder Pereira, better known as Didi, is widely recognized as one of the greatest midfielders in the history of Brazilian football. Born on October 8, 1928, in Campos, Rio de Janeiro, Didi was one of the key players in the historic Brazilian team that won the 1958 World Cup. He is remembered for his game vision, refined technique, and especially his unique ability to take free kicks, which were often compared to true goals of the tournament. Didi made his mark at clubs such as Fluminense, Botafogo, and most notably, Real Madrid, where he spent part of his career. His skill and leadership on the field were undeniable, making him one of the most influential figures of his generation. However, the greatest moment of his career came at the 1958 World Cup, where Didi was named the best player of the tournament, becoming the star of the team led by Vicente Fiola. During the competition, he played a key role in helping Brazil win their first World Cup title, contributing with his vision of the game and precise passes, which created numerous assists for his teammates, including Pele, Ginia, and Vavá. In that World Cup, Didi shone with his technical skills, but the highlight was his free-kick goal in the 5-2 victory against France, which became one of the most iconic goals of that tournament. The midfielder, in addition to being an excellent playmaker, had exceptional ball control and football intelligence, which were rare for that era. His performance was so outstanding that he was named the tournament's best player, a remarkable achievement for a Brazilian at the time. Didi continued his career internationally, also playing in Turkey, where he won more titles and made history with his technique and elegance. He passed away on May 12, 2001, but his legacy lives on as one of the greatest icons in Brazilian football, especially for his decisive contribution to the 1958 World Cup title and for being remembered as one of the greatest midfielders in the history of world football. Arthur Antunes Coimbra, known worldwide as Zico, is considered one of the greatest players in football history, especially for his exceptional technical skills and game vision. Born on March 3, 1953, in Rio de Janeiro, Zico became a legend of Brazilian football, widely recognized for his career at Flamengo, where he became the club's ultimate icon and a symbol of football in Rio. Besides Flamengo, Zico also had important stints at Udinese in Italy and other international clubs, where he left his mark. Zico is particularly remembered for his free-kick ability, precise passes, and unmatched vision of the game, traits that made him one of the most complete and admired players of his time. His talent was so immense that, in 1983, He was named the best player in the world by the French magazine France Football, which awards the prestigious Ballon d'Or to the best player of the season. This recognition came after a brilliant season where Zico not only excelled as a top scorer but was also the driving force behind Flamengo in international competitions, such as the Copa Libertadores, which he won in 1981. Additionally, Zico played a leadership role in the Brazilian national teams of the 1970s and 1980s, participating in World Cup editions, but he was unable to secure a world title, which is seen by many as one of the greatest frustrations of his career. However, his influence on Brazilian football and his ball skills continue to be remembered today, both in Brazil and abroad. His legacy transcends the field. Zico is also a symbol of the global popularity of Brazilian football and a reference for generations of players who followed him. He passed away as one of the greatest icons of Flamengo and world football, often referred to as the Pele of Rio football. In summary, Zico is more than a Brazilian icon. He is a global legend who left his mark both as the best player in the world in 1983 and as one of the greatest football players of all time. His skill, intelligence, and elegance on the field continue to inspire football fans worldwide. Manuel Francisco dos Santos, better known as Garrincha, is one of the greatest icons in world football, especially recognized for his unique skill and charisma on the field. Born on October 28, 1933, in Mage, Rio de Janeiro, Garrincha won the hearts of Brazilians and the world with his irreverent football and ball control. Known as the Angel with bent legs due to his leg deformities, he became one of the most skilled players in history and played a key role in Brazil's success. Garrincha shone brilliantly at the 1962 World Cup in Chile, where he was named the best player of the tournament. Although Brazil won the title convincingly, Garrincha was the main protagonist in this success. During that World Cup, he impressed everyone with his goals, assists, and dazzling dribbles. His performance was so extraordinary that he became the star of the competition, especially after Pele was injured and had to leave the tournament after the second match. Garrincha took on the leadership role and was crucial to Brazil's victory, alongside other legends such as Vava and Didi. His performance in the quarterfinals against Argentina, where he completely bewildered the opposing defense, is considered one of the most memorable moments in World Cup history. Furthermore, Garrincha was known for his ability to create attacking plays in unpredictable ways, with dribbles that confused even the most experienced defenders. In addition to his historic career with the Brazilian national team, Garrincha had great success at clubs like Botafogo, where he became one of the greatest idols in the club's history. His career was marked by major victories, but also by controversial episodes and personal struggles, particularly in his private life. Garrincha's legacy extends beyond his achievements. He is revered as one of the greatest dribblers in football history and an icon of joy and creativity in the sport. He passed away in 1983, but his name remains forever linked to Brazilian and world football. The 1962 World Cup, in particular, solidified his place as one of the greatest players of all time, fondly remembered by fans around the world. In summary, Garrincha was not only the best player of the 1962 World Cup, but also a symbol of Brazilian football and one of the greatest talents in the history of the sport. Romario de Souza Faria, known simply as Romario, is considered one of the greatest Brazilian footballers of all time. Born on January 29, 1966, in Rio de Janeiro, Romario's skill, creativity, and finishing ability made him a global star, admired by fans and respected by opponents throughout his career. His exceptional technique, combined with an innate sense of positioning, allowed him to become a lethal forward who would go on to leave his mark in some of the most prestigious football clubs in the world. Romario reached the peak of his career in 1994 when he was awarded the FIFA World Player of the Year. His performances throughout that year, particularly during the 1994 FIFA World Cup, were outstanding. In that tournament, Romario played a pivotal role in Brazil's success, scoring crucial goals and displaying his famous ability to perform in the most important moments. His partnership with Bebeto, forming one of the most iconic attacking duos in World Cup history, helped Brazil secure its fourth World Cup title. At the 1994 World Cup, Romario's dazzling skills, intelligent runs, and knack for scoring goals were key to Brazil's triumph. He scored 5 goals in the tournament, including the opener in Brazil's 3-2 win over the United States in the quarterfinals, and was instrumental throughout the knockout stages. His performance in the final against Italy, where he helped guide Brazil to a penalty shootout victory, solidified his reputation as one of the world's best players at that time. Romario's achievements were not limited to his performances in the national team. He also had a remarkable club career, playing for top teams such as Flamengo, Vasco da Gama, Barcelona, and Valencia. His time at Barcelona, in particular, was highly successful, as he won the La Liga title and became one of the most prominent forwards in Europe. Despite the fact that Romario's style of play was often unorthodox, he was not known for excessive running or tracking back. His precision in front of goal made him an unstoppable force. His combination of technical ability, intelligence, and sheer confidence made him a threat to any defense. Romario's 1994 FIFA World Player of the Year award was a testament to his incredible talent and his influence on both Brazilian football and international football as a whole. Although he had a controversial personality and a turbulent career off the field, his footballing ability was undeniable, and he is remembered as one of the best strikers to ever play the game. Romario retired in the late 2000s, but left behind a lasting legacy. His achievements in both club and international football continue to be celebrated, and he is often mentioned in discussions of the greatest football players in history. Ricardo Isaacson dos Santos Leite, better known as Kaka, is one of the most celebrated footballers of his generation. Born on April 22, 1982, in Gama, Brazil, Kaka's career is marked by incredible achievements both at the club and international level. His vision, passing ability, and elegance on the ball made him one of the most beloved Brazilian players of all time, admired not only for his technical skills but also for his humility and sportsmanship. Kaka's career reached its peak in 2007, when he was awarded the FIFA World Player of the Year, recognizing him as the best footballer on the planet. This honor came after a remarkable season with AC Milan, where Kaka was instrumental in the team's Champions League victory, scoring crucial goals, including a stunning brace in the semi-final against Manchester United. His performances throughout the 2006 to 2007 season were nothing short of spectacular, as he displayed a combination of creativity, pace, and finishing ability that set him apart from his peers. In 2007, Kaka also played a key role in helping Milan secure Serie A and Supercoppa Italiana titles, solidifying his reputation as one of the most complete and effective attacking midfielders of his time. He was the driving force behind Milan's success in Europe, and his performances in the Champions League were particularly notable, with his ability to control the tempo of games and provide incisive passes and goals. In addition to his individual accolades, Kaka had a successful international career with the Brazilian national team, winning the 2002 FIFA World Cup as a young player. However, it was in 2007 that he truly cemented his legacy as a global footballing icon. Though injuries and changes in his career later slowed his momentum, Kaka remains a highly respected figure in the football world. He is remembered not only for his success at AC Milan, but also for his time at Real Madrid and Orlando City, where he continued to contribute to the sport both on and off the field. His elegance, technical proficiency, and dedication to the game left a lasting impact, and his 2007 FIFA World Player of the Year award is a testament to his extraordinary talent. Rivaldo Vitor Borba Ferreira, known simply as Rivaldo, is widely regarded as one of Brazil's greatest football talents. Born on April 19, 1972, in Paulista, Brazil, Rivaldo had a distinguished career, playing for top clubs such as Barcelona, AC Milan, and Cruzeiro. Known for his incredible skill, vision, and ability to score goals from almost anywhere on the pitch, Rivaldo earned a reputation as a true game changer, able to turn matches around with his moments of brilliance. Rivaldo's peak came in 1999, when he was awarded the FIFA World Player of the Year. This honor followed a brilliant season with Barcelona, where he was not only the club's key player but also one of the standout performers in European football. Rivaldo's technical ability, especially his dribbling, ball control, and powerful shots, made him a deadly force both in open play and from set pieces. During the 1998-1999 season, Rivaldo scored a remarkable 29 goals for Barcelona in all competitions, helping his team secure the Copa del Rey and Supercopa de España. His performances were crucial to Barcelona's success, and he played a pivotal role in their attack, often producing unforgettable moments, such as his stunning hat-trick against Valencia in the Spanish league, which cemented his status as one of the top players in the world. However, it was not just his club achievements that earned Rivaldo recognition. His performances for the Brazilian national team were equally significant. Rivaldo was a key figure in Brazil's 2002 FIFA World Cup victory, contributing with crucial goals and assists during the tournament. Despite his World Cup triumph, it was his dominance at the club level in 1999 that led to his individual recognition as the best player in the world. Rivaldo's career extended well into his late 30s, with stints at AC Milan and Olympiacos, where he continued to show his class and technical brilliance. His ability to perform at the highest level for such a long period is a testament to his talent and dedication to the game. In the end, Rivaldo remains one of the most accomplished and influential players in Brazilian football history. His 1999 FIFA World Player of the Year award was a reflection of his exceptional talent and his ability to deliver on the world's biggest stages, and it solidified his place among football's elite. Ronaldo de Assis Moreira, better known as Ronaldinho Gaucho, is one of the most celebrated and skilled players in the history of football. Born on March 21, 1980, in Porto Alegre, Brazil, Ronaldinho captured the world's attention with his extraordinary talent, flair, and ability to entertain on the pitch. His dazzling dribbling, precise passing, and the ability to score incredible goals made him a global icon. He played for top clubs like Paris Saint-Germain, Barcelona, and AC Milan, as well as the Brazilian national team, where he achieved success on both club and international levels. Ronaldinho's career reached its peak in 2004 and 2005, when he won the prestigious FIFA World Player of the Year award in back-to-back years, a feat that only the most exceptional players have achieved. His performances during this period, particularly at Barcelona, cemented his legacy as one of the best players of his generation. In 2004, his incredible skill, vision, and creativity helped Barcelona to reclaim their position as one of Europe's top teams. He was the focal point of their attack, often providing moments of magic that thrilled fans across the world. In 2005, Ronaldinho took his game to even greater heights. His dazzling performances in La Liga, including stunning goals and assists, were key to Barcelona's success that year. His free kick against Chelsea in the Champions League, his trademark no-look passes, and his overall creative play captured the imagination of football fans. Ronaldinho's influence at Barcelona was so profound that he played a major role in the team winning La Liga in the 2004-2005 season, marking the club's return to domestic dominance after a long drought. On the international stage, Ronaldinho's magic wasn't limited to club football. He was also a crucial part of Brazil's 2002 FIFA World Cup victory, showcasing his brilliant technical abilities. However, his back-to-back FIFA World Player of the Year awards in 2004 and 2005 highlighted his status as the world's top player during those years, as he consistently delivered performances that left fans in awe. Despite a career filled with numerous accolades and unforgettable moments, it was these 2 years that defined Ronaldinho as a true footballing legend. His combination of skill, creativity, and pure joy for the game made him a fan favorite and one of the most beloved players in football history. Ronaldinho's legacy as one of the greatest players of his era is solidified by his skillful dominance on the pitch and his ability to turn football into an art form, captivating fans worldwide. His back-to-back FIFA World Player of the Year awards are just one of many honors that mark him as one of the most influential and exciting players to ever play the game. Ronaldo Luis Nazario de Lima, commonly known as Ronaldo Fenomeno, is widely regarded as one of the greatest football players of all time. Born on September 22, 1976, in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Ronaldo's talent and impact on the game are undeniable. Known for his blistering speed, incredible dribbling, and clinical finishing, Ronaldo became a global icon, playing for top clubs like Barcelona, Inter Milan, Real Madrid, and AC Milan, as well as for the Brazilian national team. Ronaldo's career is defined by his exceptional performances and, most notably, his 3 FIFA World Player of the Year awards in 1996, 1997, and 2002, making him the only player to win the prestigious award 3 times at the time. These achievements are a testament to his dominance in world football during the height of his career. In 1996, Ronaldo emerged as the best player in the world at just 20 years old, after a breakout season with Barcelona. His incredible ability to outpace defenders, combined with his sharp finishing, quickly made him a sensation. Though his time at Barcelona was short, Ronaldo made a significant impact, showcasing his potential and marking the beginning of a legendary career. In 1997, Ronaldo continued his meteoric rise by winning his second FIFA World Player of the Year award. That year, playing for Inter Milan, he was virtually unstoppable. His dazzling performances in Serie A and the UEFA Cup, where he scored remarkable goals, further solidified his reputation as the world's best player. His dribbling and technical skills were unmatched, and he was lauded as one of the most gifted forwards of his generation. However, it was in 2002, after overcoming multiple knee injuries, that Ronaldo would cement his legacy as one of the greatest to ever play the game. Leading Brazil to their 5th World Cup title in South Korea and Japan, Ronaldo was in sensational form. His 2 goals in the final against Germany secured Brazil's victory, and his performances throughout the tournament earned him the Golden Boot as the top scorer, as well as his third FIFA World Player of the Year award. This achievement made Ronaldo the first player to win the prestigious title 3 times, highlighting his extraordinary resilience and skill. Despite facing challenges with injuries throughout his career, Ronaldo's ability to bounce back and perform at the highest level left a lasting legacy. His 3 FIFA World Player of the Year awards, coupled with his World Cup victory and his unparalleled skill, make him one of the greatest football players of all time. Ronaldo's career is not just a story of triumph but also of determination, as he overcame setbacks to achieve greatness on the biggest stages in football. Pele, born Edson Arantes do Nascimento on October 23, 1940, in Três Corações, Brazil, is widely regarded as the greatest football player of all time. His name is synonymous with football excellence, and his legacy transcends the sport itself. Pele's extraordinary career spanned over 2 decades, during which he became an icon of Brazilian football and one of the most celebrated athletes globally. Pele's rise to fame began at the young age of 17, when he won his first FIFA World Cup in 1958 in Sweden. His incredible skill, speed, and vision on the field quickly made him a star. He would go on to win 3 World Cups with Brazil, in 1958, 1962, and 1970, an achievement no other player has matched. Pele's performance in the 1970 World Cup in Mexico is considered one of the greatest individual displays in football history, where he led Brazil to their 3rd World Cup title and scored memorable goals, including a famous header against Italy in the final. Over the course of his career, Pele won numerous prestigious awards. In 1962, he was awarded the Golden Boot as the top scorer of the World Cup, and in 1969, he scored his 1,000th career goal, a landmark in his legendary career. He was also named FIFA Player of the Century alongside Argentine legend Diego Maradona in 2000. Pele's contributions to the sport earned him countless accolades, including being named South American Footballer of the Year and receiving the FIFA Ballon d'Or Prix d'Honneur for his lifelong achievement in the game. Pele spent most of his club career with Santos FC, where he won numerous Campeonatos Paulistas and international tournaments like the Copa Libertadores. He later joined the New York Cosmos in the North American Soccer League NASL, where he helped grow the game in the United States before retiring in 1977. Pele's impact on the world of football goes beyond his extraordinary statistics and achievements. He became an ambassador for the sport and a global symbol of sportsmanship, humility, and greatness. His playing style, marked by unmatched creativity, vision, and precision, set a standard for generations to come. Even after his playing days were over, Pele remained involved in football through various humanitarian efforts, serving as an ambassador for peace and the sport. Pele passed away on December 29, 2022, at the age of 82 after battling colon cancer. His death marked the end of an era, as the world lost a true legend of the sport. Pele's legacy, however, will live on forever, with his influence continuing to inspire footballers and fans around the world. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and activate the notification bell so you never miss an update. Join us in exploring more about the Brazilian national football team's legacy by checking out our other videos on the channel. Stay tuned for more exciting content coming soon. Until next time, take care and see you in the next video.